Have you ever stopped to think about the power of your word? Have you ever stopped to wonder how much of your reality is shaped by the words you use? From the moment you first learned to speak, language became your guide, your unseen framework for understanding the world. But here's the thing. Not all of those words were designed to help you thrive. In fact, some of them serve a very different purpose. The words you speak are not just communication tools. They're like spells quietly influencing your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Today, we'll uncover the hidden limits embedded in everyday language, and most importantly, how you can break free. The spell of everyday language. Think back to the first words you learned as a child. Simple labels like chair or tree helped you understand your surroundings. But soon, you began absorbing abstract concepts. Good versus bad, enough versus not enough. These words didn't just describe reality, they shaped it. Be realistic at first glance. These seem harmless. But underneath, they plant seeds of limitation. Money doesn't grow on trees subtly reinforces scarcity. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Tells you success and joy can't coexist. Even individual words carry weight. Take the word contract. When broken down, it becomes con and tract, a deceptive path that binds. Or mortgage, from the Latin mort, death, and gage. Pledgee literally translates to death pledge. What's most striking is that these words are so ingrained in our culture that we rarely stop to question them. By the time we reach adulthood, they've become mental scripts playing on repeat, shaping how we think, act, and believe. Words as invisible chains. It's not just individual beliefs. Language is also a tool for societal control. Take a moment to consider the word government. It comes from govern, to control, and ment, mind. Or summons, a legal term that commands obedience. Words like these are not just descriptive. They quietly frame authority and influence behavior. Even the media uses language to shape perception. Why do we hear riot instead of protest or criminal instead of activist? These choices subtly steer how we view events and people. It's no coincidence that this system exists. Language has been carefully constructed over centuries to reinforce certain power dynamics. But here's the good news. Once you see the matrix, you can begin to break free. The power of awareness. A first step to breaking free from the hidden limitations of language is awareness. Begin by noticing the phrases you use most often. Are they empowering or limiting? For instance, replace "I can't afford this" with "How can I make this possible?" Swap "This is too hard" for "I'm learning and growing." Small changes like these start to reprogram your subconscious. The process takes time, but each word you choose becomes a building block for a new reality. You're no longer bound by the scripts handed to you. You're creating your own. Here's a challenge for you. Spend one day intentionally replacing every negative or limiting phrase with an empowering one. Instead of saying, "I always mess up," say, "I'm learning and improving every day." Notice how this shift not only changes your mood, but also opens doors to new opportunities. Language is not just a way to describe the world, it's a tool to shape it. The question is, how will you use it? If you found this inspiring, give it a like and share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Quest for more insights and tools to transform your life. Your words have power. Use them to create the reality you desire.